A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
What did I name it? Crowd play, I think. Episode 2. Yeah.
Gotham's next mayor.
I don't know why.
Eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
By him, I mean the, Harvey Dent. Although I didn't
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then I guess I have to put you in a cage.
I bet.
I messed up there earlier.
The chemicals.
It wasn't my fault, but...
Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's... the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Plot twist. Look, I didn't realize he's there. Which means the butler is keeping something from me. I want to know how the crowd play works. Let's talk about how I'm doing this. It's some fun. This game adapts to choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. I like games like this. These are probably my favorite kind of games. Games that matter in the choices that you make. You should become human. That one game that I can't remember the name of, it was really good. Origami Killer, has that in it, but that's not the name of the game. I don't think. Minecraft Story Mode even. Recently played Life is Strange 2. And Life is Strange. I mean, those are both really good games. So make sure my sound's up, because I don't hear anything. Okay, it is. Yep.
You don't have to do this.
My parents are...
Only you now, Master Bruce.
In memory of Thomas and Martha Wayne. Oh, well, you're too good for rain?
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude,
Mob
Bruce.
money behind...
More
Wayne.
allegations about his ties
Well,
to
that
the
sucks.
underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Okay. How does this work?
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child.
And
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers.
you kept their secrets. I'm not
You
sure.
kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
So
Then
whoever
try
goes first
harder!
gets it, I guess. I was wondering what happened if you... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that twist. Ooh.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them
This
knowing.
doesn't make sense. I can't see it. The choices on the other crowd play. So they just go blindly if they don't... If they can't.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in.
What do you
I
think?
want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
How sweet.
I hope you can forgive me.
I know these buttons.
How could I hold this against you?
Okay.
You're all I've got, Alfred.
I accidentally clicked the wrong one.
Thank you.
Won't forget
I
that.
won't
Good.
let you down again.
Good, Alfred. I like Alfred. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Someone got careless. Someone got careless.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Oh, wait, no, I like.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
So yeah, it just one like.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
What's this? I see right there. It's like I don't know.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
I like that option.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He starved to death in prison? Oh. Okay. Oops. Kind of feel bad now. Graffiti. That's some nice looking graffiti. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Wow, Bruce, you were an ugly kid.
He just wanted to protect us.
Look at his
He
face.
thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Okay. There's a car right there, which is like a theater. That's the theater we were walking away from. I thought we went back out behind the theater to try to get away from the press. This is going on.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Even if she was a gang. I don't like that. Bad mom. A good mom at the same time.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Okay, out my hand. One second. Ah, stuck. Okay. Oh, really? Guys, don't teach me how to move. Thank goodness. I didn't know. Oh, I'm moving towards here. What if this is...
Bruce,
if he was
stay
hired?
back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal. Just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
right in the eye. So that robbery was a disguise? It was disguised as a fake robbery. No, just like that, just like that. Guess you can't bring yourself to kill a kid?
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Broken Memories 2.1. GCPD 856. Why did I say 9?
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
And I appreciate
Look,
it.
I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
I don't know why you
The last time you disappeared behind...
Continue without crowd. The game has had problem communicating with you, Tato, so please connect. Okay.
Closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay.
I'll get back on up to anyone else.
At least tell me what this is about.
Fucking how your parents
Look,
killed.
I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
It was nothing worth mentioning.
Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone.
Oh, not worth mentioning, huh?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
I like her. She's nice.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
She has a weird chin. Everyone in this
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more.
They're not very good at chins.
I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Really, really good, or really, really, I think he's a freak. Like, there's no
All right,
in-between.
Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Oh, dude, today's the event. Oh, new. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met.
I missed the event. I
Then,
don't really like Fortnite.
I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh?
Duh.
The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I don't trust that. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. What if it's like some like steroids that like instant kick? Fine, I'll eat his pain, but I swear if I kill him, what if it's hydrogen peroxide that I'm injecting into his skin? I don't know if that would be.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
She's drugged. Look at her face.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Dang it.
Go!
Of course he's dead.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much.
Make that smoke.
We're gonna get out, sooner or later.
Smoke, not. I barely
Why
know
would
how
she
to
do something like this?
Coding.
We had Gotham's
Design
biggest
anything.
crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
Look at her lips. Something was wrong with her. She had
I hardly recognized her when she burst in.
She was drugged.
She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Dude, really?
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
After, you know.
Details are still coming in, and we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story, or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
I got this. I'm Batman.
Tell me if she says anything.
Yes,
I have
sir.
to know why she did this.
I'm telling you, she was drugged. You could tell by the blue thing on her
Alfred,
face.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
The veins are gone, but she... Oh yeah, they're not, you see? Look, they're drugged.
Her veins, still visible
It's
beneath her
that
skin.
one poison. The wings, I think? No, the veins. Forgot it was me. It was supposed to be me that did this. That controlled everything. But it means there's another Wayne that's still alive. Look, it was injected through her neck. You can see the puncture wound.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
I'm telling you, it's the poison. I'm smart.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I?
Careful, she still has. She might.
Mr.
try
Wayne?
still in her system.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oh my gosh.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here.
Look, they're
now.
painted.
She
like
remembers
the
a
shiny-
voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Yep.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that's something.
Wait, what? Why'd I just get that? It's not over yet. Okay, let's go look something up. Cool. I can have over 2,000 people in crowd play if I wanted to.
Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
I'm sorry.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Okay, I regret my decision. I should have said no, because then I would have ruined the sergeant's life. I feel bad for the sergeant, and I didn't want to ruin her life. I'm still. Oh, I want Vicky to like me. I already chose to give Gordon their data, which honestly I think was still the best idea. Which apparently everyone thought it was. It was like 10% on Vicky, but it's. They would have known about the evidence and they would have done their best to cover it up at the time. Not that it mattered, considering the facts, you know.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
I knew that.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Again, I already knew this.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Again, why you help make something I didn't know? I'm a genius, aren't I?
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Wait, I have a question. Do I have, like, my codex right now? Because I don't remember who Montoya is, and they keep saying his name. Nope. Yay. Okay. Select a drone for Oswald's phone signal. For who's Oswald? Wait, I thought I was looking for Montoya. Is Montoya and Oswald the same person? I'm so confused. I mean, if you would want, this is the docks, right? Oh, no, this is the asylum. Oh, that was fast. First try. I think. I'm not sure, but I think because it's green. No, trying to continue to search. Okay, so that's 1. It's supposed to be where he's calling. His, you know, it can pick up the third call. So I guess I have to find. I guess the faster it gets, the closer I am to it. Faster, 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 faster. Oh, this way, this way, this way, this way. Yeah, good boy. Are these like his normal call locations? Where it's called? Because I mean, I think I'm tracking his phone. Which I mean, I think someone that's smart would be using burners, but you know, he's like, you know, smart. Okay, the faster it gets, the closer I am, and bam, I'm good at this. Okay, oh, so what? Is that my only choice? Okay. I don't know how, Skyline Club.
Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Yeah, say Oswald is your friend. Why well, was your friend. But it's not your time. You can't go in yet. It's too early. Oh, okay. Guess you're gonna ignore me. Take it. Oh, please don't punch through it. It's dumb.
Come on. I know there's gonna be more
Echo.
The man probably had millions in his sock drawer.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
I was not even careful with the drone last time, but now I'm being careful with my little fingers. They're not, no, 14 people, or how many, we're not, oh. Anything else I can do that's not gonna cause me? Nope, okay. No one here is being punched.
Come check out this office.
These guys must be deaf. Honestly.
Where is it?
I don't know! Please, Mr. Cobblepot!
Name's Painful. You can help me, or you can
Oh, is it no one hears me still?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die.
He did.
Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I don't
want to say Bruce, because Bruce is his first name.
We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
You mean to run Gotham?
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
What is with this dude, man? wasn't expecting him to take me out so easily. I failed before. It's rare, but I failed like one time before. I died. They gotta kill me. Oh, jeez, this dude. I know now that if I mess one thing, I thought I'm dead. What does he mean? I think I've never died before. Where's the blue dead? I'll need new tools to mess with him.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Selina Kyle. Last name's Kyle? A big fan. Okay, there's still 3 more chapters left. I have to download the other episodes. I don't know why I didn't download them first. I just thought this was 1 episode 2. Main reason I'm playing this game, I didn't even think it was going to be good. Main reason I'm playing this is I'm going to get my 2nd platinum. I already got 1 platinum from a Telltale game, so I want to get another one. I also want to play the Walking Dead series, but I don't have the one, so we'll see that. We'll see about that in the future. I need to talk to you urgently, so yeah. Jack Deck, 6 PM, no capes. It means I can still go as Batman, just not. I just can't have a cape. I don't think that's Selena. That's a trap. Amber. I know somebody, Amber.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path. A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Put your hoodie over your head.
In
Everyone
here,
knows who you are.
The cops raided his house.
You lost? 'Cause I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Do you know Selina Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few?
I like him so far.
It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
I thought they seemed nice. Then he started making fun of my money because I'm rich and he's sad and not. I'm just better.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
I'm sorry things went down the way they did, but I have information. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I can take him.
I appreciate confidence in a man, but not stupidity. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe,
I'm not doing
for
I'm not doing
starters.
crowdplay this second because it was
Well,
no
I'm
one
not
doing
sticking
it,
around here to
but
find
once,
out.
if anyone wants to actually do
Penguin
crowdplay,
is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
One thing I just realized I don't have that I have in every game is subtitles. I need to turn those on. 1 second. Apply settings. Wait, can I actually turn crowdplay on without leaving? So it's like a main menu.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
But yeah, you can
Bruce,
take him? That makes sense.
Sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special.
Ooh.
You and I...
Here they are. What are they gonna do?
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Hello. You can't say hello to hello to a good friend. No about bars, not
it.
guns.
We're here for her.
Not knives, not some like katana.
If you care about your own skin,
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Stupid. I told you to leave. Nice. That was easy. It was easy. Ooh, snap. Skilly dinkly dinkly Break his neck, break his neck, break his neck. I guess I'll check this one. Pool table. Clack, clack, clack.
Not done yet.
Oh, I actually did out. I don't need weapons to take him out. Oh.
come on.
Why do you think we're going to have to money?
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
I guess I do need a weapon. A metal bar, a chair, a glass bottle. Pretty easy.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
That's gay. Well,
Come
fun.
on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway. You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Don't. Nah, not that kind of relationship, guys. Kiss her. Ah, fine. You know what?
Let's get out of here.
Okay. Oh, I tried.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
In 23 minutes, you can get to the van. Okay. Once the chapter ends, I'm actually going to stop the stream. Stay out of trouble.
When will I see you again?
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about...
Okay, I'm just gonna end it here, guys. Sorry. Bye. See you later.